just general thoughts on what you thought of your team today.
Started fast, thought really good. Two really, I think, key sequences. First of all, I think just like last week, our defense did a good job going 3 and out the first 2 series, getting the ball to our offense, starting to establish the run game early in the game, which is who we want to be. So that was good. And then I thought getting the turnover in the red zone and then going 98 yards, Z-Bar's big run to get us out of there, and then to go finish that drive the right way to make it 21-0. And then I thought the second thing was Zach Lewis's interception. We wanted to call timeouts, but you're a little bit like, that's a dangerous quarterback on the other side of the field too as well. It's, how greedy do you get off of it? And then when he picked it, to be able to get Sawyer in the end zone and go up 28-0, I thought really, that becomes really hard to be able to overcome a deficit like that. And I did think in the second half defensively, offensively, I thought we did a great job. I thought defensively we got a little bit just out of focus. I felt like the scoreboard a little bit there kind of affected how hard we play. We got to do a better job of playing to the standard.
Sawyer was just pretty incredible today. What'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot in that guy. We've really challenged him. I think in the past year, it's been a little bit of a gadget guy, get him on the perimeter, try to get him, out of the backfield, throw him the ball, jet sweep, type of stuff. And we've really challenged him to be able to be a 3-down back, to get some yards in between the tackles, too as well. And I think he's just starting to, just to scratch the surface right now. The more he trains, the more he gets with our performance team, I just think the better he's going to get. He's doing a great job of holding on to the football. That's something I think our offense does a great job of right now, is taking care of the ball. Like, we value the football. And then we've been able to take it away too as well. But yeah, I think he's obviously a weapon for us, and we're still trying to develop as many weapons as we can. But I do think our backfield with him and Gav and X, and then you saw Chuck here tonight too as well. Like, Chuck's going to be a really good player for us. So to have a stable of backs like that, and to keep that that position deep and talented, and then run it behind the offensive line we have, like that's going to be our identity here for a long time. And that's how you go on the road and win, is just establish dominance at the line of scrimmage, keep running the football. And I thought our guys did a great job of that.
You ran the ball a lot today as well. Was that kind of the game plan going in, to keep it on the ground?
Well, I think some of it, I thought Jerry and Isaac did a great job. As much cover 2 stuff as we saw, we just felt like, hey, if they're gonna rotate to some 2 high stuff, that we were going to take what they gave us. And, we play some 2 high stuff too as well. And, if you get 4 or 5 yards, like, that's probably a good job in cover 2, just as far as the number of bodies that you have, in the box. So I thought Isaac did a good job of, just understanding, we game plan all week. He knows, what it looks like on 4th down and what he needs to get on 3rd down in order to go for it on 4th down. And, we were able to get those first downs based off of, some of the things that Jerry was seeing pre-snap. So I think, it all goes into your preparation. I really believe this, football this time of year is preparation and mindset. And I just felt like our guys, especially there was a little bit of, maybe a little bit of adversity moving up the game and traveling. And here's one of the harder places in the league, as far as you got to drive an hour away. When you get here, you got to drive another hour in the morning. So, but we just told our guys, like, hey, man, like bad teams, like, they worry about, the circumstances that they're under. Like, we're going to be anybody, anytime, anywhere. And, let's lace them up and go. I explained why we wanted to move the game up here. Like, we don't want this thing to, you guys sitting in the locker room for 3 or 4 hours waiting for the game to get going again. And they were all about it. And I think, I really give a lot of credit to Travis Kalbaugh, to Jen Haugen. Like, there's a lot of last minute, we're on the plane leaving here, changing the game time at 4 o'clock yesterday. So all the helpers and supporters in our organization did a great job here of being able to, giving our guys the best opportunity to be able to be successful.
What do you know about Gavin so far?
Doesn't look good. Like I said, I don't want to say too much just because, the family and him, but you can look in a kid's eye and know that when it's, when he feels like he's got a shot coming back, and when he feels like it's serious, and he just doesn't have a great look, in his eye right now. So we'll know more, obviously tomorrow, and get him with the docs tomorrow morning at 10, and then we'll let you guys know on Monday.
What did you guys do so well in the first half defensively to, give Southern Illinois problems?
Well, that stop the run was number one. We were good on 3rd down. I don't know what the numbers were there, but we some 3rd mediums and 3rd and shorts, we were able to get off the field. I do think a little bit now too as well, the way teams are trying to attack us on 3rd down. we've proven that, hey, we can stop the run and do some things there. And I think anytime you're trying to throw the ball on 3rd and 2 and 3rd and 1, yeah, you're going to get some of those. But we talk to our guys, like, that's a respect of who you are as a defense now. Like, they don't believe that they can go run the football, and be able to get those. And not that, they didn't believe that, but I just think, we were able to, do some things on the edges. And once again, we're not at 100% there. Like, we're still waiting for some guys to get back, but the rest of our team is growing and getting better and answering the call. And so I just felt like stopping the run. I didn't think there was any runs really all day where we were holding on like, oh, shoot, you know what I mean? I thought we could have been better. Like the one drive that they actually got down in there, we missed a tackle on a good player. Tu's a really good player, and he's caught a lot of short balls this year and made them into explosive plays. But even on some of the 3rd down stuff, they were throwing short, and we had to go tackle it. And I didn't think we did a great job there for that drive. But overall, just, I thought guys doing a good job of communicating, playing, just consistent, fundamental football, and that's what it takes on the road. Just keep getting it back to our offense, and especially when our offense is, doing a good job at the line of scrimmage. Like, we're wearing on teams, and I think that's the recipe, is to keep banging on those guys. And all those body blows, they start to add up in the second half, and you could tell our guys started to get downhill, at the end of the first half and all the second.
Last one for me. What can you explain to me the kicking situation?
Yeah, well, it was start the game. We had a guy just tweak maybe tweak a groin, tweak a hammy in warm up. So we just went with Kenton. That's why you bring a depth chart with. We got 2 holders, 2 kickers, and 2 punters. And Kenton had to go today because CJ just, he tried to recover from it, but he just felt something pop in warm ups. And so Kenton did a great job. Come in and answer the bell there and make all of our kicks and just it's next man up, man. Like I always say, like, you got to work while you wait, and I think he's done a great job of that, and was excited for him to be able to go out there and step in and not miss a beat.
28-0 first half. What did you think of your guys' start?
We started how we wanted to. We always talk about coming out and starting fast. So I think from the beginning of the first to ending that first half, I think we started how we wanted to.
What did you guys find successful offensively? You guys really stuck to running the football no matter the down and distance, it seemed like.
Yeah, we had faith in our big boys to get those boys moving, and we had enough faith in the RBs to get the yards that need to be got.
Was that the game plan too, to run as much as you guys did today?
Game plan, the game plan you want to do is as much passing and running as you possibly can do, and you kind of got to adjust on the kind of looks you're getting to decide if we're going to throw more or pass more during the game.
Like once you get to 3 touchdowns, is it in your head? 4 would be pretty cool, or you obviously knew how many you had when you scored your 4th.
No, yeah, for sure. Of course, you want as many touchdowns as you possibly can get, but at the end of the day, whatever I could possibly do to help the team.
This win gets you guys to what, 5 wins, 3-0 in the Valley. What can you say about the path you guys have charted here this year? Surprising a lot of people.
We as a message that coach always brings, it's always us versus us at the end of the day. The outside noise is going to be the outside noise. We just got to focus on what we do week in and week out.
Can you bring me through what you saw right before the half to make your interception? What's going through your head and what you see with your eyes?
We had first beginning of half, they came out, they running switch verts. I was over the top the first 2 times they ran it, and they kept sitting it down. So I was like, okay, the 3rd time I'm not going to let you get me. So he came back and did the same thing again. I was over the top, he shot it down, and, hey, my team put me in the best position to make a play. I had to go make the play.
How much does it help getting to play some defense with those huge leads that the offense has been providing the last couple of weeks?
I really appreciate my offense. At the end of the day, we always talk. They tell us versus us. They go score defense. We go out there and do our thing, and it's like clockwork. Just keep going and keep working.
How were you guys so dominant in the first half as a defense as a whole?
Defense, I feel like we all came out there locked in, focused, ready to go. Great communication. Everybody was locked in on the same page, and we just got it done together as a team.
Williams had 3 yards rushing. That's a season low for him. What did you think of your guys' ability to slow their quarterback?
He got what? Say it one time.
3 yards rushing.
3 yard rushing?
Yeah.
What he averaged on the season?
A lot more than that.
Hey, well, I ain't know that. So I'm really proud of my defense for what they did today. I give all praise to them. You know, they make me better. Shout out to the offense. They came out, do their thing. Hey, we just got it done today.
What did you think of Sawyer Seidl's day? He proved to be very difficult to get to the ground.
Oh yeah, Sawyer, he's a different monster. You know, he got that extra gear in him. You know, he got that edge that he wanted to be great. He wanted to compete. He got that competitive nature in him, so he's gonna keep going to keep fighting.